to Nuuli Forged. We are a 5e actual play stream that plays in the world of Nuuli, which came out of my brain, and 5 of my friends over here are brave enough to play in. We are currently down an Amber and a Mike this evening. Mike will be along shortly. Unfortunately, Amber is unavailable to play Greg, so Defect will be along a little bit later. Not too much later, but enough so it's a mass transit thing here in New York because
MTA causing problems? That's unheard of.
I know.
Never.
But hey, they're funded by the
normally play each other. What do we do with that?
But hey, they're funded by the state, so New York City can't make any complaints about it, except they are funded by the city, so New York City wants to take care of it, but they say no. It's this whole, like, they both run it, and they both say they don't. It's annoying as hell. So nothing ever gets fixed. It works
well, and when everything is broken, it's the other person's fault.
Right.
Or the other organization's fault.
Yep. I tell you what does work. The CEOs get their paychecks.
Yep. They get their yachts and their motorcades and all this other bullshit. Anyway, hi.
We're not bitter.
We're not bitter at all. No. Thank you, NYC Zombie, for resubscribing with Prime for 17 months. Thanks, NYC. Woohoo. And let's, before we get started here, somebody roll me that beautiful D20 to find out what our debatable question is this evening. And
sure.
We'll see how we get going.
I rolled a 5.
Great. Well, so, dear friends who are here, please let us know who you are, who your character is, and tell us what is your character's favorite physical activity, which is a fun and interesting thing to go into. We're going to start right kind of in the middle of the rungs with Sarah.
Oh God, the people above me are both missing. What do I do? Hi, I'm Sarah. I play Olive, the half-orc druid, and Olive's favorite physical activity is climbing around as a cat.
Oh, nifty. Very cool, very cool. All right, cool. Hopping on down.
Doesn't do it as much as she used to anymore, but she still likes it.
Well, she's been busy. Fair enough. Hopping on down, we got Tanner.
Hi guys, I'm Tanner. Currently sick. I play Nereus the Azamar Sorcerer, and do sorcerers like physical activity? Aside from carrying the party?
That is up for debate.
Favorite activity is electrocuting everyone in the room?
Yeah. That, or like, a nice long walk on the beach during a storm.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. And it looks like we will have to come back to Matt. It seems like he got a phone call real quick. But that's okay. My name is Jared. I'm the Dungeon Master here, and I play everyone and everything else that is not the 5 player characters. And depending on who they are, they like all sorts of physical activity. So, who's to say? I've got it. Thank you for the Pikachus. Always appreciated. Always good to see you here.
I'm sure some of your NPCs also don't like physical activity.
That is also true. There have been a few that have been like, ugh, I don't want to do anything. Because, that's life. What a time. Well, cool. Well, hopefully everything's okay with Matt. We'll find out, I suppose. So, in the meantime, I see no reason not to dive right into last time on Nuuli Forged. So let's do it. Last time on Nuuli Forged, our heroes, Grig and the Misfits, had a brief encounter with Persephone the Veil Piercer, who left them after it was clear that they did not seem to want to ask too many questions of her. Leaving the party somewhat confused, they steadied themselves, girded their loins, and set forth to infiltrate Kraghold, as the appointed night had come. On their way, they found signs of various numbers of groups of people kind of merging up and heading in the same direction, direction that they were also heading in. They followed this track until in the snow until Grig and Spoot saw the main doors of the walls of Kraghold. Spoot and Grig being the only two members of the party who could see the fortress at that point in time. Before they got too close, the party split from Trip Sharprunner and Kruthi, his Kruthric mount, who had been aiding the party to find them, claiming that they had done their part, gotten them as far as they could, and they were not up for this kind of a confrontation. So they wished them well and good luck, and Nereus tapped into his magical potentials and cast an illusion over the entire party, making all of them and Agarian Granix, who is still with them, appear as various other Shade Reachers, with black robes and black tattoos all over their faces and arms, and different species of personage. This illusion proved most useful as it gained them immediate access to the stronghold of Kraghold, and through some deft persuasions by Grig, got them through the main compound without incident. Inside of which they found dozens of groups of Shade Reachers, all milling about, getting ready for something, and casting furtive glances to the dark storm up above them, which was occasionally cut by flashes of colored lightning. Our glorious misfits entered the main hall of this strange ziggurat, which is the base of an impossible structure, with a bridge kind of leaning out and then other stuff up the other side of the bridge. Should not be standing, but yet it is. Must be magic. So they entered into the main hallway, or the main audience chamber of this bottom level of the ziggurat, and found themselves in the very same room as their enemy, Oligar Greyclaw. The two individuals from Winton they had met, the armored orc and the verbose Goliath that they had met in Winton, as well as a very large, vicious-looking serpentine creature with a humanoid woman's face on it. The entity sort of sniffed the air after they had been there for a while and claimed that she smelled turtle, identifying herself as Shuzaxa, a name which rang a bit familiar to our friend Spoot. Casting out to dispel the Shade Reacher illusion of Nereus was enough to kind of make it shimmer and give Oligar enough cause to say, kill them. And which part the party was attacked as Oligar and his three companions exited up some strange double stairways in the back of the room, leaving the party to begin battle, which seemed to be going pretty bad as they were surrounded and spells were being dropped and concentration dropped and canceled. But they had to fight, and it was looking grim. People were going down and getting back up. And it wasn't until Nereus tapped into the gift given to him by his celestial father that he was able to down pretty much all of their enemies and give them a fighting chance. So we pick up where most of the Shade Reachers are down. Only a few of the more talented archers remain, as well as these two sort of misshapen, abominous creatures, with one with tentacles and massive teeth and jaws, and the other with a barbed tongue and claws and fang. Picking right up where we left off. It's going to be, Grig is going to end up starting this battle here, which is going to be a little bit interesting. Grig does have Chomper out. So let's dive right into where we left off. It would be actually archers, but all of those archers have been killed by Nereus. So good job there, Nereus. Let's see. Let's bring y'all back over. Boom.
Boom.
All right. Cool. So, Grig, if somebody wants to roll a fireball for Grig, you may do so. I'm going to say Grig will also bonus action disengage just to get away from the amalgamated creature.
Roll fireball damage.
Firebolt.
Oh, firebolt.
Yes. So that
turn
is
order's in the way.
Yeah.
I think she's a +8.
Yeah, that'll hit. So go ahead, roll firebolt damage, which I believe at this point is 3d10. Oof.
And then the magical arcane firearm thing.
Yes. So Grig steps up and launches firebolt at this amalgamated creature thing, and indeed launches a very strong hit at it. But you see that the fire does not do as much as Grig had been hoping it would. The creature is still hurt. But is not hurt as badly as desired. So, next up, we have Nereus.
I guess I'll use Shocking Grasp on the one closest to me. The amalgamation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. Is this a 31 hit?
Yes, a 31 will decidedly hit as you reach out and touch this weird, creepy thing.
Or 13 lightning damage?
Wonderful.
And then I'm just gonna, like, GTFO. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You notice that your lightning damage does not do as much as you had hoped it would.
Figures.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, Mike just got instructed.
Aha! I just saw the video's transitions. Here we go. Ah, and defect, perfect timing. Welcome in, Mike.
Hello.
Great, I'm closing that character sheet.
Because Shocking Grasp denies them reactions, right?
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. So definitely hits, but you know the lightning. But you notice the lightning doesn't hurt it as much as you had hoped it would.
Or no, I think it's only opportunity attacks.
Oh, can't take opportunity attacks. Got it.
I think that's what it is.
Very cool. So yeah, so you're able to scamper out of there.
Oh no, it is reactions. Okay.
Oh, great. All right. Next up, we have our few remaining archers. This guy is going to scamper up the steps, just trying to get out of Ray, or get out of very scary Earth Ganassi, who started chasing him down with a greatsword, and is going to use his bonus action to give his next attack a little bit more damage. Oof, all right, cool. All right. Oh, well, for one additional point of damage. So all three of the attacks hit. And Agarian gets peppered with 3 arrows, oof, one of which is a critical. Targaryen gets...
sometimes with how often you get criticals, I want to play Grave Cleric.
I roll a lot of dice compared to everybody else, so it seems like I get a lot, but I don't. If you did it by character or NPC. This other one is going to take advantage of the fact that Defect is currently restrained by some tentacles and fire at the big, scary metal stone guy. And he's going to take his bonus action to do the same thing and give his first attack a little extra damage. No, he's not, because his first attack missed. The next two attacks do hit, however. So the first one, twang, right off of the blade of your axe, Defect. The second two, thunk thunk, into you for 11 and 17 piercing, respectively. Drop down to 5 and 8. Because you are still raging. And with that, Defect, it is your turn. So you are wrapped up in the tentacle of this amalgamation. You are restrained. And you are being peppered with arrows, and this thing is trying to actively bite you.
Fun times. I see 3 symbols. Does that mean I'm strong, on point, and glowing?
No, that means you are raging, granting advantage, and restrained.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. Let's go after this guy here.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Restrained. Let's be reckless.
Okay, so they're just straight
so it'll be
rolls.
just a straight roll. Yep.
A 13 just hits.
Nice. Oof. So that's 19 points of damage. And
yeah.
and swing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So 19 points of damage. You slice clean through this amalgamation creature, and as it falls to the floor, its body just kind of falls apart. Like the various disparate pieces just kind of slough off and dissolve into goo.
Okay, I love this.
So you're no longer restrained.
Yay. Okay, so I'm going to move over to this guy now. And I will do the same thing. 21 to hit.
That absolutely hits for 15 damage.
And because I killed the one before, I get a bonus attack. So
right, from your Battle Master, that is correct.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you slice this thing like clean in half, bisecting it, just like down the middle.
Okay, but
and its pieces fall apart, and it is just destroyed. So dead.
Rolls, see what the extra damage was.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you just decimate it. Well done.
Everything's coming up, Defect. All right. That's
anything else on your turn?
Yeah, let's start moving. So that was 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All right. You are successfully intimidating that poor archer.
I am my turn there.
Wonderful. Olive, that brings us to you with Spoot on deck.
Oh, yay. Olive, wow. All of Olive's plans involve beating up on the 2 things Defect just killed.
Follow me, Olive. Up the steps.
So, Olive is going to... let's touch. Heck's my speed again? How do I play this game? Sorry. Having a moment.
Your speed is 30.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25. I'm going to pop over here and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Agarian because I think he just got beaten up, and wow, that kind of blows. But he gets a whole whopping 8 healing points.
He is appreciative of it. You touch him and infuse him with healing energies, and he nods his thanks to you.
Cool, and then I'm going to go 10 more over here.
All right, very cool.
I don't think I have any useful bonus actions, so yeah, that was it.
All right, very cool. We go on to Spoot.
Sorry, it takes me a moment to do push to talk. Spoots is gonna cast. Wait a minute, let me check a distance thing to these archers.
Yep.
45 feet. And this goes up to 60. Great. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh, the Turtle Club. Yeah. All right, where are you casting it? Right next to him?
I would love to put it right behind him, like tap him on the shoulder.
Bonk. Glorious. The Turtle Club makes its appearance.
Turtle.
And then I'm gonna attack with it, because that's what I can do.
Yeah.
Complete my action.
A 26 for 13.
Did that go through?
Yeah, a 26 for 13 force damage will absolutely hit.
Nice. And then I'm gonna move behind this. You can still see me. Is there a place where both of them cannot see me? This is harder for him to see. I'm gonna move back here. No, we'll do this. That's fine. Completely cover myself behind this pillar.
Okay. Very cool. Next up would be the amalgamations, but they are dead, which brings us to Agarian. Agarian will use his movement and go after this individual here. 1, 2, 3. One of Agarian's attacks hits for mighty damage. And he's going to force the archer to make a con save, which is not his. So you see that divine radiance that Agarian has when his sword attacks something. It kind of leaps off the blade and into the eyes of this archer, and the archer's eyes are like glowing, but it looks like the archer cannot see.
Ooh.
Pretty bad for an archer, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like the archer is blinded by our friend here.
Sucks to be the archer.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, next up, we go back to Grig at the top because all the other archers and the fighters are dead. Grig can go ahead and launch a firebolt at one of the marksmen. Is someone going to roll for Grig?
Sorry, what are we rolling?
Oh, I think Sarah maybe assumed that Mike was doing it when he got here.
Oh, no one told me. I thought it was.
Sorry, I assumed two.
Back in track, I remember her saying when you showed up, "Oh, I'll close this character sheet," and I just was like, "Yeah, that makes sense. Michael did great," but
Well,
no
no, I
one
had-
said anything otherwise.
I had defects character sheet open.
Oh, wait, who rolled for Grig the first time?
Tanner did.
Me.
That's okay.
However,
However, I don't. Let's see. I'm not sure if that will hit.
I rolled a 9. I'm not sure what she adds to her firebolt.
Yeah, let's see. The firebolt adds a +9, so that is an 18 to hit, which is a hit. So go ahead, roll 3d10.
3.
Yeah.
What's the arcane thing?
And which one is Greg firing at?
The one that's beating up on her friend Defect.
So this archer is immolated in flame.
Yes.
Just straight
that
up
might be a little disappointing actually for Defect.
consumed by the fire.
No, I support my best friend. You know,
Immolation is the sincerest form of flattery.
And no one can steal a kill from Defect unless it's Grig.
unless it's great.
Which brings us to Nereus. It looks like the only enemy up at the moment, and you are hearing this gong sound from somewhere, is this last remaining archer up on the dais, which appears to be blind now.
Disintegration ray. Just kidding. I can waste that. Anima burst.
I cast
Not with
blindness.
the natural one though. Oh god.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to need Spoot and Agarian to roll a d20. So Spoot, go ahead, roll a d20. Yeah, Spoot, you get blast.
4.
Yeah, the wind dragon that comes off of Nereus' arm kind of like goes wide and gets a little dazed. Nereus has been beat up a little bit, so it's probably got a little jive to it. But so you end up taking 3 points of thunder damage as it blasts into the column next to you and kind of ricochets back at you a little bit.
Did you say the wind?
Yeah. His Anemo burst kind of does this little wind dragon and kind of...
Oh, I see. I thought you meant like in the room. I was like,
Nope. It's a nat one. It's a nat one, baby. All right. Well, the marksman here is very much blind. Anything else on your turn, Nereus?
No, that's it.
Cool. Well, he's gonna make a perception check to see if he can hear anyone around him. He can. So he's going to drop his longbow and make a dagger attack. All at disadvantage because he's blinded, which is good because none of them hit. And then at the end of his turn, fails the con save. He remains blind, which brings us to Defect.
This is so cruel.
Yes, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, fighting a blind man.
just remember, it could be you.
That's right.
It's not like he's blind. It's just magical blindness.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. You got a very good point. So with that,
I don't think morals count with that.
Defect just walks up behind him and swings his axe.
Yeah.
14 to hit.
Yeah, well, it's a 21 because he's blind, so you have advantage on
Oh,
him.
that's 21.
For 13 points of damage, which absolutely hits, and I believe he has to make a saving throw because of your axe.
We haven't seen this in a while.
You haven't fought a lot of humanoids lately.
Yeah.
Or if you have not been the one delivering the final blow.
Also true.
I believe it's a
That
wisdom
would be
save.
Spoot's guilty conscience.
I'll double check. Matters Bane. Constitution.
14.
DC 14. Yep, saving throw.
You slice your axe into the back of this individual, and you see a familiar sight. The wound begins to dissolve from where your axe hit it, and it dissolves. The body dissolves away into dust on the wind, and it just kind of falls on the floor, leaving the equipment and gear and clothing behind. But the body is dusted.
Because
That had to
it's
be
been a while
freaky.
for this to happen, some of the dust gets into Defect's nose and he sneezes a little.
Wonderful. And with that final clattering of gear to the ground, that is the end of this combat. So we can drop initiative here. You are all...
However, Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What do you want? What's up, Spoot?
I was just going to say, I think we should keep going.
Well, to that point, you all have successfully defeated your enemies here. The door is closed, and you hear a ringing gong echoing out. Nereus, you are closest to the entryway. Go ahead, make a perception check, if you'd be so kind.
Perception.
Cool. With a 19, Nereus, you hear something running towards a door, like a lot of somethings, like booted feet echoing off of a hallway. You glance behind you because it must mean that enemies are going to charge through the door. And you see that the doors are currently barred. There are like these drop pins that are holding the bottom of the doors in the floor. Which is good because almost a moment later you see the door shutter as something heavy hits the door. And you hear shouting on the other side like, "Open up! Get in there! What's going on?" So it appears like you have enemies at the door.
Up the stairs!
Yeah, we should probably get a move on.
So you all gather up and begin to head up the dais. And you see Agarian looks at you all and looks at the doorway and hefts his greatsword and turns to you, Spoot, and says, "Spoot, you must lead your friends on this path. I will guard your rear." And he begins walking towards the door with his sword at the ready.
Do we hear
So
him say that
badass.
too?
Yeah, you all hear it. He's not quiet about it.
Gary, you know
Halfway.
none of us might come back from any of this, right?
You stand less of a chance of succeeding if I do not guard your backs. If you must face danger from only one direction, it is far more likely you will succeed. I put my faith in the Horizon Walker to see the next dawn and to find the next path. Life is a journey, and it must be wandered to wherever it ends.
Well-
Is he still illusioned?
Yeah. The spell lasts for 8 hours, unless Nereus decides to drop it, or it is otherwise dispelled.
Yeah, it's not concentration, so I just forgot about it.
Yeah, you all still look like Shade Reachers.
Alright, let's go then, guys. Come on. Time's wasting.
I clasp a hand on the guardian's shoulder and just kind of nod at him, and then start going the other way.
And he gives a long look to Spoot and nods and says, "Guide them well, Spoot."
What did I miss?
The Garian's guarding the door. We're going on ahead.
Agarian has put it on you to guide your friends the rest of this pathway, as he is going to guard the doors and prevent forces from coming up the rear towards you.
He's having a badass moment.
Yeah, and you missed it.
I sure did. I'm just going to look at him knowingly and say, "May this not be the end of your journey." And in we go.
Yep. He nods to you and says,
Wait, let me check my contract real fast. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, sir.
He nods to you, and he says, "Walk the path with faith and with strength," and turns towards the door and takes his great sword, hefts it in both hands, and readies himself to attack the first thing if it comes through those doorways, which shudder as something heavy is smashed into the door.
I feel like we should lay a trap, but I didn't prepare any trap spells.
Yeah, me either. Olive will high five him as he goes by, and
Yeah.
I'll take a quick look at my spell slot, but I do want to keep moving before special weapon disappears. I have like 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything to help him.
That's okay. He seems to be committed to his course of action. So as this gong is sounding, as this door is being smashed, you all light up the dais on the far side of the room, and you see two doorways, a left and a right. Both seem to lead to stairways that go up. You saw Oligar go up one, and the snake entity, which Spoot, you heard that name again, Shuzaxa, went up the other, and each of them were followed by one of either the Goliath or the orc. So which way would you like to go? Or do you want to split?
With the party, it's
Yeah.
a good idea.
what could possibly go wrong? I think we go up all.
So we know that they. Yeah, we know that they split. But, sorry, did you just say we know which went in what direction, or we just know they split up?
You do know.
Saw them go.
Just follow Oligar, I guess. Let's do it.
All right.
Up the oligar stair.
All right. So you begin ascending the Oligar stairs, as I guess we're going to call them now. Cool. So you begin climbing up the stairs, and what you find as you ascend, they are spiraling up around this central structural column, and it seems like it's heavily supported. And you realize as you're going up that these must be the stairs that eventually go up to that bridge that then goes up to the other section, and kind of that cross up impossible architecture way. You're getting close to what must be like the next floor, because you see an open archway after a landing. Whoever is going up first, who is going up the stairs first? I guess that's where.
Not me, I'm in pain.
I'll take the lead, sure.
I think
Okay.
Olive's right behind him.
All right, cool.
I will be very close behind.
So yeah, Defect, you see an open archway as you are running up these stairs, coming up on one side.
I'm sorry, say it again. I see the open archways coming up to the side.
Yep.
Okay. And the stairs, though, they keep going up, or? It ends there. Okay.
No, the stairs keep
Um,
going.
Okay, if I take a peek through the archway, what do I see?
Make a quick perception check.
Nat 20.
On a natural 20, you look and you see it seems to be a hallway that leads off to a bunch of doors. One of the doors seems to be like open a crack, and you think you see like beds, so it's probably like barracks or something.
Okay. Let me keep going up then.
All right. You all keep running up the stairs. Someone is breathing into their mic quite heavily.
Yeah. Somebody's a heavy breather.
As you are running up the stairs, right as you're like making this turn, you see before you, about 5-10 steps in front of you, you see a portcullis has been dropped.
Is it
Okay.
Like a
Oh,
like
am
a
I
bridge
able to-
portcullis or like a bar's portcullis.
yeah.
Well, so Defect is the first to see it, and it looks like it's an iron portcullis of bars, and like it looks very sturdy. And it's about 5 steps above where you are now.
Is there anything on the walls that would allow me to open it?
I'm gonna let that.
I'm in.
I'm gonna let that nat 20 roll over. For this one, you can see. There's nothing like directly here, but you think maybe there's something up on the wall, but it's around the curve a little bit, and so you can't quite see what it is. But it's definitely on the other side of the portcullis. Maybe if you get closer, you could see it. But right now, you're like 5 steps below where the portcullis is, so the turn is not.
I understand. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll get up close to the portcullis.
Cool. You head on up to the portcullis. You get right up to it, and you hear a click and a crash. And everybody looks behind you, and Nereus, being back of the group, you look behind you, and about 10 feet below you, you see a second portcullis has been dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so we're boxed in?
You are currently boxed in between 2 portcullis. But Defect, you do see that there is like a lever on the side about 20 feet up that spiral staircase. You can just see it around the curve.
On the other side.
On the other side of the first portcullis, of the higher up one.
Do you point this out to anybody?
I'm sorry. Yes. I will say, I see what I think is a switch high up there on the other side of this door.
I think I can get that. I'm gonna cast telekinesis.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And
That sounds like it can be something small and go through.
don't waste it. Because I don't have much tanking left in me. Telekinesis, 60-foot range, so I'm going to hit that lever.
Yeah, you have to get right up to the front, and so you got to kind of like squeeze past everybody. But once you get there, you can see the lever that Defect is pointing to. Casting telekinesis, no problem. You reach out with your mind, and the switch flicks, and the portcullis immediately in front of you rises up, and you are free to continue on.
Keep on running.
What would you guys do without me?
I was just about to say, I probably could hit it with the Turtle Club. Since it was already out, but you beat me to the punch.
Well, you would all have a pet cat right now if you weren't here.
Cool. I'll take the lead again.
Cool.
And continue up. I'll try to be a little bit more mindful of any traps, if possible.
Yeah, now that you've kind of seen that there are such things, you can easily keep an eye out for that. Kind of going a little more. So you're not being stealthy, but you are kind of keeping an eye out. You make it up, and about
They know we're here.
yeah, they know you're here. A very short time later, you see another landing and another archway up ahead of you.
Again, I'll stop a moment and look through it.
Cool. Are you like going all the way up to the archway and looking through, or are you like stopping when you first see the archway and kind of like looking over the stairs?
Looking over the stairs.
Cool. Make a perception check.
Do I know what he's doing now? I could give him some guidance.
You are currently two people. You're currently the second person behind him, so you can't quite reach him.
Oh, gotcha.
With a 10, you can see that there is a landing and a wall, and you think there's somebody standing there.
And do I get a sense that this person is aware that we're coming up the stairs, or just minding their own business?
Based on what you can see, it looks like they are like they're standing against the wall that is the same side as the opening of the archway. So like archway, wall, they're kind of standing against the wall, and it looks like they are like a few feet away. You can't really tell what they're doing though.
Okay.
As I run up behind him, does my 24 passive perception get us any more information?
No, because passives are long term. This is very like short term stuff.
Fair.
Okay, so I'll have my axe ready and just go up and swing at this guy. I'm just gonna swing and not ask any questions.
All right. So you run up right in there, and you run through the hallway and straight up attack this dude. Go ahead, make your 2 attacks for me.
I'm not raging, so it's just
Correct.
a regular attack. So 29 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And a 17 to hit.
That will also hit.
19 points of damage.
Cool. So you run up and charge, and in return, this guy just peppers you with arrows. Only one of which hits for 14 piercing, which is reduced to 7 because of your belt.
Yes.
However, the two of the other 3 figures in this short hallway, you see something dark cast around their hands, and they cast out towards you.
Can I hear this or see this?
Not yet, because he just ran right up. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please, defect.
$11.
Okay. You see these kind of like black energies swirl around you, and you feel as though you are something is getting in the way of yourself. You are under the effects of the Bane spell, which means you will take a minus. It's the opposite of Bless. You'll take a D4 and subtract it from all your rolls. Which is heartbreaking. Very cool. All right, now I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
I seem to have completely misjudged something a bit. Have I completely lost spiritual weapon at this point?
How long does it last? 10 minutes?
It lasts 1 minute.
Yes, it is. It is gone.
That is a
Between
shame.
running up the stairs and the portcullis and navigating that, and it's also you were moving much faster than it, so it wasn't like because it only moves at 20 feet.
I had that thought too. I was like, it's probably way back there.
It's still sitting down there on the dais.
It's behind the back portcullis, like knocking on it, trying to get in. Great. I'd have loved to have taken a 6 back there for something, but well.
It's all good.
Does somebody have Greg?
And Spoot, make sure to click your token if you didn't. I can't tell.
Do you not see my 5 in there?
I do see your 5. It just sometimes it doesn't go to the thing right away. I can always add it back.
Oh, I've got. Oh, okay. I had them highlighted, but maybe I've been clicking on and off tabs. I don't know if I.
No. Sometimes the turn order in Roll20 just does not take it until I
I have never
reload it.
seen the turn order be complete.
Well, you wouldn't you won't see. I don't think you see NPC stuff, but I could be wrong in that.
Sometimes I see only NPCs. Sometimes I see NPCs in 1 or 2 characters. Sometimes I see only characters. Never is it everybody.
Well, that's okay.
I've just given up looking at it because it's useless.
Well, yeah, I'm the one who really needs it. You don't, so that's
yeah.
Good. Very cool. Very cool. That's very funny. Not a lot of high initiatives that time. What did Grig roll? And
I think we need to decide who's playing Greg.
Well, you usually do, but you weren't here for the last time, so
I just wasn't sure if someone at the beginning of today's session said,
"Nope,
I'm playing Greg," or if it's me. Okay.
At the beginning of the session, we all went, "Ah!"
Yep. If you can just give me access to Greg's.
Yep. Done.
Character sheet.
I think it's done now.
Do I have to reload? Oh no, there it is.
I don't think so. Cool.
Yes,
So
Greg
yeah.
will...
So roll for Grig.
Yep.
And we'll get a new combat begun.
New map.
Indeed, a new map.
Did it go through?
I don't believe so. Oh,
there it is.
There it is.
Okay, 16.
Great. Cool. Why did it do that?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I bet.
If there's one thing I don't understand, it is computers. Cool. All right. Well, Grig is at the top of the initiative order. I will bring you all to the map. Boom. Here we go.
Woohoo!
Let's see.
And we're going up clockwise?
Yes, this is the upward direction. So you have seen Defect run off through this opening, Olive. But Grig has not seen any of that, but they probably heard it.
Yeah, huh?
So Grig will just kind of squeeze through everyone here. Sorry, I can't seem to be able to move Grig.
Stand by here. Not sure why you cannot. You can't move Greg, really?
Nope. I can move me.
Did you reload your page?
I can. I think that would help.
Yeah,
Do it right now.
Try reloading.
Nope. Can't.
Weird.
Can't move Greg.
Alright. Well, Greg can't see what Defect just did.
Right. I was gonna have Greg move up to the top of the stairs and cast Firebolt at the first thing she sees.
Okay, well,
First enemy that she sees.
Greg gets to
I
there.
gotta say, besides defense.
Yeah, right. I need to be careful with my words around Jared.
Yeah.
So Greg gets up to here and can kind of see something here, but not very well. Just kind of knows that Defect is fighting someone. Defect's kind of blocking the way. So they can move up to here, and then they definitely see someone.
Yeah. So Greg will attack this person here. I don't know if it's a spiral staircase, because now I can move Greg.
Yeah, it's a spiral staircase, so there might have been some weird thing blocking it.
So we're going to go with Firebolt.
Go for it. You got it?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it. For some reason, roll.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Slow roll 20.
So,
All right.
we'll take the first one.
A
22 to hit.
A 22 hits for 19 fire damage. Definitely hurts. Very
Greg
cool. Very
will
cool.
swing back here. That's Greg's turn.
Awesome. Cool. Next up, we have Olive with Nereus on deck, followed by Defect.
Yeah. Olive is also going to try to climb out. It's the spiral staircase because I can't move myself on the spiral staircase.
All right. You move 10
yes.
feet. You move 10 feet and get to there.
Great. Thank you. Stick my head in the door, and I'm going to throw. Ooh, what is that thing? Olive is going to whack that thing right in front of her.
Okay, go for it.
With a shillelagh.
Okay,
So that's,
20 will hit.
20 to hit for 12 bludgeoning damage to the thing in the pink dress.
Yeah, you see this woman dressed in black with dark hair and glowing eyes.
Cool. I whack her over the head.
Yep, you bludgeon her. All right, great. Nereus.
All right. Up the staircase we go.
Oh, I would step out of the doorway so other people can come through it.
Well, as you step away, 5,
Sorry,
10,
I would step
15,
away.
20, 25.
Yep.
I don't know how to get up the staircase. I'm stuck.
Hold on.
Yeah, the staircase is terrible.
You spend 25 feet of movement to get there.
Okay. How long has it been, time-wise?
Since the last battle?
Since the portcullis.
Oh, since the portcullis? Not very long. About 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, so telekinesis is still up.
Because that lasts for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
How high are the ceilings?
They seem to be about 12 or so feet high. They're fairly high.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the caster with telekinesis. So I need them to make a strength saving throw.
Interesting. Okay. Cool.
I think.
Yeah, they fail.
Is it
I'm
contained?
so glad he's on our side.
The one I just whacked over the head.
Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested against the creature's strength check.
Okay.
Alright, so spellcasting, so I roll a charisma.
Yep, straight charisma.
19.
Yep, you got it.
I have them?
Yep, you've got her.
Alright, I'm gonna throw her into the ceiling.
Okay.
I can move somebody 30 feet, so I'm just like gonna throw them as quick as I can. Since the ceiling's only 12 feet, just like slap them into the ceiling and let them fall.
Yeah, okay, great. Go ahead. Is there damage associated with the throw?
No.
The impact, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grab them.
I'm trying something out.
You toss them up. I'm going to say they'll take a d6 of damage for the throw, but then another d6 for the 10-foot fall down. So it's 2d6.
Wait, hold on. How far away is... Ah, they're just out of range. I was going to throw her into the other caster. Alright, that's fine.
Well,
I already committed.
You don't have line of sight on the other caster, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Why? There it is. Yeah, you don't know the other caster's there because you only see this person.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just slap him with the into the ceiling.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then, yeah, they're going to take 2d6 damage, so go ahead and roll 2d6.
Ability. That wasn't as cute as I thought it was going to be.
In the very least, they should be prone at the end of this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Will.
6 damage.
Alright, they take 6 damage and are prone on the ground. Because that was unexpected. Alright, cool. Alright, anything else, Nereus?
Counterspell this!
Do I have to move out of the way to let Greg through?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna chill here because I don't want to be in a straight line.
Cool.
Yeah, as long as we don't
Alright,
land on
defect.
your space, we can pass through it. I believe.
You said it's my turn?
Yeah.
Great. I will rage.
Alright.
Just like that. And I'm still going after the same guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Reckless. I won't be reckless, but I won't be reckless, but I will do my weapon master feat against this guy.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait.
You are baned currently. So minus d4.
I just
to all your
remembered.
attacks.
Yeah, I just remembered. I will not do that. So
You don't want to
you
take
roll,
a
it's up
possible
to 4.
D9?
It's not an automatic D4. It's a 1 to 4.
I know.
Yeah,
Just
the
imagine
D4,
though
not
getting a
a-
minus
yeah,
9 to your
It's
attack.
a
Right.
d4.
So I'm just gonna swing my axe.
Okay, make your attack roll. 15 minus 1d4 will miss. So make your second attack.
28.
28, even minus 4 will absolutely hit. So it takes 12 damage. Cool, yeah, this archer is very sad. Cool, alright.
So it's defense.
Yep.
He has a broken heart over him.
Yep, you are baned. All right, next up, you see this individual at the end of the hallway that was guarding the other door. Has a spear and a shield in hand. And is going to just rush right over next to his companion and takes his shield and bashes you with it.
Rude.
But with a 9, you resist it. So he will do it again. 17, also you stay under your ground. And so he takes his spear and jabs it towards you, and he's rolling like shit. So nothing happens. Very ineffective that time around. Next up, we have our archer friend here, this marksman. Cool. He's going to full-on disengage and just pull back to the end of this hallway here. Next up, we've got... next up we've got Spoot. Spoot, we're up to you.
All right. Do you want me to struggle up the spiral staircase, or should I have you move me? Oh, look, I actually could do it.
Can you?
Kind of bizarre. Oh, yeah. All right, I can get here and see a woman caster-looking thing.
You'd actually have to go here because you can't stop on Nereus' square.
You can't stand on your.
Well, I don't see Nereus, so too bad. Out of sight, out of my Schrodinger's wizard.
Great, thank you. I don't read.
Yeah. It's natural, baby. It's natural. I see 2 spellcasters and 2 martial-looking things. Okay, all right. This is interesting.
The one next to me is prone. Because we've been.
Yes, this one is prone on the ground and kind of shaking her head.
Prone on the ground, you say?
You could go bonk her on the head, probably.
Yeah. Kicker.
Could go bonk her on the head, but that would kind of waste a chance of the spell. Just a minute. We are instead... Actually, what is it? Now that I'm seeing the room, could I sidestep over here next to Deepak?
Yeah.
Okay. She's prone, so I'm assuming she can't take an opportunity attack.
Oh, she can.
Away. Oh, she can? Well,
yeah.
I would have liked to have come straight in the room here if possible. If not...
No, you can't. The way that the doors are, like, you have to go out through that space and around.
Alright, well, I'll move there first, so do her worst.
Yep. Well, a dirty 20 will hit you as she lashes out a scimitar at you.
She got that out pretty quick, didn't she?
Actually, yeah. I think part of telekinesis, if they fail the check against me, they're restrained.
You said you threw her up to the ceiling and then she fell back down to the ground.
Away.
So you released her from the spell.
Oh, okay.
You can grip her again on your turn, but you said you threw her, which means you gave up that restrained condition.
No, I've never thrown people like that with this.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. So the dirty 20 will hit for 7 slashing and 17 necrotic. As you see this kind of shadowy scimitar just appears in her hand, seemingly from nowhere, as she slashes at your leg. And this cut appears on you that seems to, like, bleed black ichor for some reason.
Wow, that's impressive. 7 plus 17?
Correct. So 24 in total.
24. I can't do it. Okay, and then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Very cool. All right. Spirit Guardians.
And that was a full action, so with my bonus action, I'm going to drink a healing potion and try to set a good example for all the boys and the girls in the Misfits.
Very
Why
good.
should I
'Cause
heal
if you go
myself
down,
when I have you?
because if you go down now, it's your own problem.
Cool.
If you go down, it's your own problem, says the cleric.
Yeah, basically, I've got a priority, and it ain't healing everyone who gives up their bonus
Cool.
actions.
So is it a regular healing potion or?
It's that superior one.
Okay, great. Roll superior is, I think, 4d4. Let me double check.
Which I'm pretty sure I forgot to add to my inventory anyway, so I don't have to take it out. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Is this the one you got from Persephonea?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Superior, go ahead. Roll 8d4 plus 8.
Oh shit, that was more than I thought. I thought it was 44.
Nope, that's a greater.
What's the step down? Oh, greater. In that case, let's see if I actually have that. That's my bad.
I have it. I have the one from Persephone.
There was only one?
Yeah, there was only one. So if,
okay.
So if Olive has it, you don't. But if you
Gotcha.
have,
Well,
if you
that's
have
great.
another healing potion, you can drink that.
I do. Sorry.
Is it just a regular one or a greater?
It's this confidently made one, which I.
Okay, so that's the one that. That's the one that.
If that was.
So that's one that you made.
When, yeah.
Yeah. So that is a greater healing potion. Go ahead, roll 4d4 plus 4.
Thank you. Okay, that's what I thought. Let me remove that from my inventory lest I forget. 44 plus 4 coming up.
Ha! All right. Well.
Oh wow.
Right down the middle. So you regain 14 hit points.
All right. 14 hit points it is. That's right. I will try to keep people up, but that comes in clutch when you can do it as bonus action.
All right. Cool. So that is the end of your turn. So at the start of the woman's turn, she needs to make a wisdom saving throw. She succeeds. So go ahead, roll damage. She'll take half. As she stands up.
Can you get opportunity attacks if someone stands
No.
in front of you?
No.
That's
not unless they move away.
Only when they leave your threatened area.
That wasn't much, was it?
All right. So she will take 2 radiant damage.
How did I get a +0?
You rolled 3d8, which is correct. All right. So she stands up, and she kind of moves just here along the wall, kind of struggling through the turtles that are buffeting her. And she roars, "You will all face the... You will all..." She's beat to shit. She looks rough. She's like, "The Ibn Shade will kill you!" And she kind of brings her arms close to her chest with her scimitar and explodes them out. And you see that these shadows wrap around her, and it appears like she has some sort of energy that courses through her, this black sort of living energy that like is encircling her. And then she screams, and dark shadows that were like kind of gripping her extend out in a 10-foot radius.
Is this a spell or is this an ability?
This is an ability. This is not a spell.
Fuck.
Neither of them are spells, actually. And so it's a 10-foot radius centered on. Where is it centered on? This is why I have these lovely handy dandy seisma cards. So actually, she remains in the corner, which she centers the sphere kind of right up the stairs next to Nereus. So it's just grazing her, but it does encapsulate all of you. And you see this kind of shroud appears all around you. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Olive is a success. Spoot is a failure. Nereus is a success. Defect is a failure. And actually, I think defect. You have advantage on this.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I thought it would roll twice, but I guess it didn't.
Well,
nat 20.
Natural 20. Well, that's great. And then Greg.
And Greg. Sorry for the hold up. Whenever I pulled up her character sheet, it just slows down my computer for some reason.
Right. Well, those of you who succeeded take 8 necrotic and 5 cold damage.
Okay, that's great.
Half of 5.
2.
Oh wait, I'm resistant to necrotic too.
Then you would take 4.
So it's 6 in total.
Actually,
Spoot and Greg fail, so they take 16 necrotic and 11 cold.
Oh, you know what? I made a mistake earlier. I am also resistant to necrotic.
Are you, or are you just saying that?
I am. It's
okay.
The baton.
Oh, the baton?
Or the new weapon, not the baton, the mace.
Oh, yes, Requiem does grant you resistance. That's correct.
I'm sorry, what was the damage again? It was 16 and...
16 and 11.
And 11.
Yep. So 27 in total.
So if it was half necrotic, that is 8?
That would be 8, correct.
Do I gain anything back from the last round of necrotic? It was like 17.
Yeah, so you would, instead of 17, you would have taken 8.
Okay.
So take back half of that damage. Or you just took 8, so it's whatever. Cool. All right. So that...
Yeah, it kind of evened out, didn't it?
Yeah. So that is that woman. Cool. You see this other one, those of you in the hallway down here, does a similar thing where shadows and dark energy kind of wrap around her.
DT Dups. Oh, yeah, I guess. Never mind.
And she just straight up backs down the hall a little bit and points a finger at Defect. Where is it? And Defect, I need you to make a oh, that's weird. that.
Mhm.
That's why. Okay, Defect, you are blasted by this black beam of energy that hits you. So you are currently enfeebled. Because you showed off your strength right away. Which is very sad. So you are currently enfeebled.
I don't have that as an option on my
It's not a condition.
conditions.
It's
Oh,
not.
it's not
It's
a
not
condition.
one. So what this means is that that you will deal only half damage with weapon attacks that are based on strength.
This is the worst fight of my life.
Yeah.
Is it my turn yet?
No, we're at the end of the initiative right now. Cool. So the black energies that were around you go away. So you are no longer baned. Instead, you are ensorcelled this way. You can make a saving throw at the end of each of your turns. So that's good. But that is that. Okay, now we're back to the top with Greg.
All right. Looks like Greg will have to sneak around here.
Yep, so that's 10 feet of movement.
You know what? Hold on. Rewind. Greg will bring out Chomper as an action.
Oh, actually, they would still have Chomper out because they had Chomper out downstairs.
Oh, great. So, thank you. So Chomper, let me look at Chomper's character sheet.
There you go. Should have it.
Thank you. Chomper will cast Protector.
Thank you, Chomper.
Which is a 10-foot radius.
Yes, 10-foot radius.
Cool. So Chomper can hang out right there.
That's 6 temporary hit points.
Cool. Everybody gets 6 temporary.
Thanks, Chomper.
And that's that's a bonus action to do, right?
Well, it's an action. Well, yeah, because they already had Chomper out. So
right. So I still have Greg's action. Greg will. Okay. Guess Greg will have to kind of squeeze in through here. Greg will. Sees all this stuff. Greg is gonna go after this spellcaster down in this corner, and they'll just fire a firebolt at it.
Okay, go for it.
27 to hit for 27 points of damage.
That will hit. And on a natural 1, the ray of enfeeblement that was affecting Defect goes away.
It was all planned. All right, awesome.
Actually, They would have had disadvantage because an enemy was in the thing, but 24 still hits, so it's fine.
Okay. Right. Okay, I can't really do anything else at the moment.
Okay,
so...
we are back to Olive.
Well, golly, that's the thing I was going to do. Or rather, that's the effect I was going to have. So I'm not going to do that. Olive is going to look at the really sad caster right in front of her and cast poison spray. Go and spit some poison at her.
Squirt.
It's a con save.
Okay. Wow, fail.
20 poison
takes
damage, please.
20 poison damage.
And
right.
Olive is going to move over here to break up the line a little, as much as we can in this narrow hallway.
All right, that brings us to Nereus. With a defect on deck. So Nereus, what would you like to do?
I just realized I was muted. Anima Burst.
All right, go for it.
28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 17 thunder damage.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's it.
All right. Defect. We're back to you.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna. Hold on, let me think. What would defect do? Take on a big guy or take out the spellcasters? Ooh, defect doesn't like being baned or enfeebled, so
What are you gonna do?
he's gonna move away. He's gonna go back to this one since we're all ganging up on it. And
okay.
I know I'll take an opportunity attack from this guy.
Yep. But it misses you. You're too quick for him.
Perfect. And defect will he'll be reckless for this one.
Okay.
And since he's not baned or enfeebled, he'll do his weapon master feat as well.
Okay. Go for it.
Ooh, that's a miss.
Yep.
But
So
that is not that one.
you rush through, and a turtle swims in front of your face, just blocking you a little bit. So you just kind of
Sorry.
miss. And she brings up her scimitar, like cling, blanches away the the blade.
And swing number 2 would be a 13 to hit.
Yeah. Once again, she dodges out of the way, avoiding your attacks with vigor.
He is good. All right, that's all he has.
All right, over to the spear and shield fella. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw. He's going to fail. Go ahead, roll damage for him, Spoot.
Oh, I hope it's better than that last time.
Roll Spirit Guardian.
So
Come on.
anticipate, it's waiting. That's not bad.
Cool. He takes 16 radiant damage and wades through the turtles to come at you, Spoot. First attack, he bashes his shield against you. That is a 23 to hit. You take 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw and a con save. Con is DC 10, so you'll be fine.
I really wish you'd stop saying that.
Right.
I have to tell you what it is.
Fail.
I know what it is. I'm just kidding. You'll be fine part. It's me. Okay, did that go through?
Yep.
Strength save.
Yep.
8 probably
So-
failed.
So he bashes his shield into you and knocks you prone, and it knocks the wind out of you. Go ahead, make your con save. Yeah, so you're fine on that.
Awesome.
And then he jabs down his spear at you twice with advantage. That's a dirty 20 to hit and a 26 to hit. You take 11 piercing damage and then 15 piercing damage, and I need 2 con saves.
Jeez, how many attacks does this guy have?
3.
Apparently so.
Plus the whatever that was. That was close.
It's a save.
And the other one should be here shortly.
Yep. So
Right.
you maintain the Spirit Guardians, which is great. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Next up, arrows fly through the air at Greg. Let's see. Takes the time to line up to do some damage to Greg. That is a 17 to hit. For 18 piercing damage. Second attack is a 24 to hit for 7 piercing damage.
I said 7?
Correct. And the last one is a miss.
Ooh, Greg is hurting. Okay.
Yeah. A natural 1. So the gladiator gets a little ping. Or the guy with the spear and the shield, who kind of looks like a gladiator. Ta-da! There he is. And that brings us to Spoot. Spoot, you are prone on the ground with this spear and shield wielding individual standing above you.
Very annoying. I go through so many different versions of what I'm going to do until it's my turn, but I'm so far down on the order. It's like, well, now I'm on the ground.
You are.
I was going to unbane defect, and then I was going to unenfeeble him, and by the time I got around to my turn, both of those things had been done already.
Do you want to unprone me? I guess I can stand up.
Yeah, you can.
Not one of my abilities.
I will stand.
Yep, you stand up.
I will stand up. This guy's packing a punch. What can I do to hurt him? Thought I had an idea, but where's Defect? Defect is no longer with this guy. That's a shame. Can I medicine check this guy real fast? Because I don't remember if we've...
Yeah, you can absolutely make a medicine check on him. Yeah.
Don't remember how much we hit him. 22?
So your turtles kind of buffeted him about pretty good just a moment ago. But otherwise, he kind of got zinged by his buddy's arrow. Otherwise, he has not been harmed by you all. So he looks... He's got murder and like dedication in his face. You can see he's got like those black tattoos that kind of spiral up over his lower jaw and like kind of wrapping around like his right eye a little bit. So this guy looks like a believer in whatever he's all about.
I mean, in fairness, so do we.
Yeah. But you still hear the gong going, so...
Yeah, we've lost Matt, though. He's unstable, it says.
Oh, well, god damn it. Always on his turn.
Yep.
Okay, well, until we get him back, we'll just pause on what Spoot does. Which will bring us to our spellcaster ladies. This first one has to make a wisdom save because she is in Spoot's aura. She succeeds.
Am I back? What
Ah,
happened?
yes.
Just move on without me?
Yeah, we got you, we got you. We seem to have lost Sarah, though.
I'm still here. I'm just trying
Oh,
As I
when you
was
turn off the video, it
saying-
changes the lineup, so it looks weird. Okay. So, yes, you have stood up from prone.
As I was saying, I cast Command.
Okay.
And I tell this individual to flee. DC 18 Wisdom save.
Which one? This one?
The gladiator who's trying to hurt me.
Ah, the gladiator. Wisdom saving throw, eh?
Correct.
Okay. DC what? Doesn't matter.
18.
Let's see. Does he have anything? Does this instill the frightened condition, or is it just the command is just flee?
No, it's just the first level spell, just to flee. You must do so to the. What I don't remember though, it doesn't say anywhere in here that if the target is attacked that the spell is dropped. It's not one of those. I think they have to continue.
Yeah, but I think it only lasts.
It lasts one round.
Yeah, it lasts for.
The last one round, but
yeah.
What I'm hinting at is that I believe I can still get an opportunity attack as he flees because it won't drop the spell.
Oh yeah. But I believe the effect occurs on his next turn, correct?
Let's see. Spell has no effect. This target isn't dead. Follow with command on his next turn. Yeah.
On his next turn. Yeah. So okay. So he seems, his eyes glaze over, and he seems to be under the effect of your spell.
Great. That was an action. What do I have left? Bonus action, healing potion.
Okay.
Might as well using.
Cool.
This one is a normal one, I believe, so it's not going to be much.
Yeah, so that's 2d4 plus 2. All right. So, moving
Could have
on.
been worse.
That's pretty good.
Could have been worse.
Moving on to the next. The individual in your aura succeeds on a saving throw, but go ahead, roll damage.
Correct. Mundo, 1 second. Sorry, swapping screens. That's a 3rd level spell. There we go. Oh my gosh, yes. I wish there was an option to be like, I want it always radiant. Man, I always suck at that when I'm rolling against the casters.
Alright, so she takes half damage on that. Cool. And then she looks at Defect.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of overextended, and her scimitar just lashes out.
All by itself?
3 times. The first 2 attacks miss. Oh no, wait, she has advantage. So the first attack hits for 5 slashing, reduced to 2, and 17 necrotic, which is not reduced. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, Defect. Nice, natural 20. Very good. The second attack, you are able to defect. The third attack is a hit for 7 slashing, reduced to 3, and 17 necrotic damage. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Alright, next up we go to Greg.
Yes,
whoops,
Greg.
actually, sorry, I lied. There's another warlock. This one is going to cast... Yeah, he's gonna bane y'all. Cool. So I need. Let's see. It's up to 30 feet.
Wah.
So she's going to move 15 feet. We're just outside the circle. So she can get Defect, Olive, and Grig to all make Charisma saving throws, please.
Oh no.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Not defect.
That is actually something I have proficiency on. I'm so
Well,
impressed.
that's great, but
Yeah,
you
but
weren't making the save.
You weren't targeting.
Oh well, I just wanted everyone. I wanted to be like.
I love that you were into it, though. I love that. Cool. So all three
I
of you
completely assumed I was in the.
all three of you fail the saving throw. So all of you are under the effects of Bane as these dark energies swirl around your eyes and your muscles, kind of weighing you down, making you all feel very, very sad and not up to your normal snuff. And then she will 5, 10, kind of back away here. Alright, now we are on to Grig's turn.
Greg is very hurt, so Greg is gonna bonus action disengage, whatever that
Nimble escape.
specialty is. Yep. Bonus. Actually, you know what? Before she does that, they'll cast. They'll shoot at this archer here down the room. Firebolt at disadvantage.
And with a minus D4.
Minus D4.
Okay, 21 minus a D4.
Oof. So
So that's
that? 8,
Terrible
17.
time to roll the 4.
Oh, actually, that still hits. That just barely hits.
Yeah.
So 24 fire damage.
Nice. And now bonus action disengage, run away.
Yep. Very cool.
That's Grig's turn.
All right. Next up, we got Olive.
Yeah. Olive is going to throw some heat metal at the guy's shield.
Okay.
Nice.
Any creature in physical contact with that object takes that fire damage, which is 3. Yep, that's the 3d8. And they can, if they can attempt a con saving throw to drop the object.
Heat metal is this spell that I hate as a DM because it's so vague and convoluted.
Yeah.
Well, we've only used it a handful of times, to be fair.
Well, no, just in general, the spell is it's a badly crafted spell, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, is it metal? It's hot now. Okay.
What is
what
the
else
DC?
Is there to understand?
Why do you ask hard questions? It is.
It's your spell save, so you should know it.
I know I should, and I'm. It is 18.
18. Okay.
17. Sorry.
17. Great. Cool. Great. Yeah. So it cannot. It can't. He can't get. He fails to save.
If he fails to save, you have disadvantage on attack rolls until my next turn. And ability checks.
Great. Cool.
Nice. Now, is the damage per object or just like... Oh, you cast it on the shield, sorry.
You cast it on the shield. All right.
Yep.
So you're concentrating on that.
I am.
Very cool. Alright. Alright, cool. Anything else, Olive?
No.
Okay, Nereus.
That's me.
That's you, buddy.
Alright. I'm gonna... There we go. Now that's the clicker. I saw Grig get pelted with arrows, so I'm gonna step in. I see the archer down there.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know there's another caster down there?
No,
Alright.
you have not seen them.
Figured as much. Alright. Just anima burst then.
Cool. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
18
That will hit.
for 16 thunder.
Very nice.
And you're just gonna take a step back.
Cool. The Warlock uses her reaction to slash at you with her scimitar. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 slashing and 11 necrotic damage. And
Reduced to 5 or 6.
reduced to 5. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm great at those. Oh, I actually didn't do bad.
Alright, cool. For a moment as you are slashed by this scimitar, you feel like this dread come upon you, but you push through it as you realize that you're okay. It's alright. We're going to go now to Defect.
Yeah.
I've been hit by much bigger things than this lady.
Today.
Like a giant spider.
So I will be reckless and
Okay.
yeah, just reckless.
Alright.
Alright.
Go ahead. Make your attack roll.
21 to hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Minus the.
You'll hit either way, so she takes
Okay.
15 damage on that one. And your second attack.
29 or 25 to hit.
Yeah, that would absolutely hit.
9 points of damage.
Yeah. Cool. So. Yeah. Cool. So she begins to fall back, taking your axe to her chest. Except as she's about to stumble and fall to the ground, her eyes glow black, and her body sheds its skin, and it just like all the moisture leaves her, and she becomes this like necrotic husk of a person, and yeah, this is gonna suck.
Is it kind of stuck for her or for me?
Everybody within 30 feet of her, including the gladiator. Grig will not take this because they're like downstairs and behind corners. But everybody else gets blasted by this necrotic damage. You all take a whopping 19 necrotic damage, including the gladiator. And you all gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh.
God damn.
Bitch.
Weird. It's 19. Is that a 9?
9.
damage if you're resistant?
If you're resistant, you would take 9 necrotic damage.
Math.
Actually, Chomper also takes that damage.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But I
bad
don't
for
think.
Chomper, isn't
I
it?
think Chomper's at least immune to exhaustion.
It is. It also has a fuck ton of hit points. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
There you
not.
go.
It doesn't have like 2 hit points. It's got like 65 hit points. Cool. Yeah. So, good job. And so the husk is now standing there with just like eyes that glow black and like an emaciated form. It's still up, but it is not in good shape.
All right.
Cool. Anything else? Defect.
No, those are my 2 actions.
All right. Next, we go to the gladiator, who makes a wisdom saving throw. Fails. Go ahead. Roll damage. Spoot.
It's on the way, I promise.
Cool.
If I don't stay on the page, it's like it doesn't load. Yeah, it sucked.
Cool. So he takes 10 radiant damage. He uses his action to unbuckle and drop his shield. And then uses his movement to flee, as instructed.
I would like to swipe at him.
Yeah, go for it. He flees to the corner.
Probably didn't hit.
An 11 will miss.
Well, it was worth a shot.
But he is no longer commanded. The heat metal is on the shield, so that affects his armor class in some capacity. And that's his turn. Next up are some arrows. Arrows fly into Olive this time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Let's see, he's going to do a little extra damage on his first attack.
Great.
With his bonus action.
Cool.
And like, by little damage, I mean 1 extra point of damage. They're not rolling well. So that's I don't even know if this hits. A 14 to hit you, Olive?
It does.
Then you take 13 piercing damage.
Ouch.
And a 16 will hit you for another 16 piercing damage.
Ouch.
And a dirty 20 for another 15 piercing damage.
Ow.
And go ahead and make 3 con saves, all DC 10.
They're for the heat metal, and he's no longer holding the thing, so...
Okay, so you can just let it go if you want
Yeah.
to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you drop con on that.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing sitting on the floor doesn't need to be hot.
Cool. Good to know.
The important part is he's no longer holding it, which presumably means he can no longer push people over with it.
Which brings us to Spoot.
Okay. I don't seem to have control of my turtles, but I'd love to see how close I can get to the 2 in the corners, considering he didn't flee very far.
You have to get within 15 feet of them for it to hit them.
Copy that. Well, I'm going to.
Oh, actually,
I hope that they...
actually, it's difficult terrain in your area, isn't it? So then.
Correct. Yeah.
So then he would only.
Moving out of that would have.
So then he would have only just gotten out of it.
Because he used his action to do something else. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sucks for him. I'm gonna take a step forward.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
And I would love to move the turtles, but I can't, so I might have to have you do that.
Yep.
There we go. That keeps the other woman in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was me moving, and I'd like to use my action. I believe it is time for a mass cure wounds. Can I reach The little Grig who has scampered away.
No, because you cannot see them in any capacity, nor know exactly where they are.
30-foot radius sphere. Choose up to 6 creatures. I mean, could it? It's not like a I choose Grig sort of.
I choose you.
I mean, it's all when I do those, it's always
make a straight wisdom check for me. If you roll above if you roll above a 15, you can hit Grig too.
Okay, I know this is one of those weird, like it's not. It's worded weird. Straight whiz, right? Up at the top. Eesh. Nope.
Okay, so you can't hit Grig, but I'll let you have Nereus because you know he's right there.
Sucks for Grig. What a waste.
I don't know
Sucks
if
to hide
it's a waste.
sometimes.
I really need it.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? You can choose where the center of the sphere is. So if you centered it like on the ground at like in the archway, you would figure that Grig is in that area. So I'll let it hit Grig too.
Yeah. You're muted, Matt.
Thank you. I was hoping, considering it was sphere-like. Okay, great. That is excellent news. Let's see if it actually is worth something. It looks like it's not sucky.
21.
Yay.
Good job. Everybody gets 21 HP.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot she had that.
That was my action. Do I have a bonus action that I can do? I'm just going to burn through all of my healing potions. I think I am.
Okay.
I need to stay alive. So we'll do another one of those, please and thank you.
2d4
and I'll
plus
hold
2.
on to one for emergencies.
Alright, next we go to our Warlocky friends. So the one in the aura fails the wisdom save. Go ahead, roll damage. Spoot.
Oh,
that is a shock. That is a shock. Sorry, it's so I gotta like scroll down and scroll up.
Yeah.
And then hit roll for radiant. I wish I could just automatically do it. Hey, oh, it's not bad.
That's real good, actually. Yeah. Yeah.
I hope she real dead now.
Buffeted by the husk is looking real messed up, but is still going to slash 3 times at defect with her scimitar. You were reckless, right? So she has advantage.
That's right.
So the first attack hits for 7 slashing reduced to 3 plus 15 necrotic damage. And go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Uh, 15 is a success.
Yay.
The next attack is a natural 20 for 8 slashing reduced to 4 and 25 necrotic damage to you, defect.
Holy shit.
Ouch.
The second attack is a natural 1 and a natural 20, and she's got advantage from the reckless. So it's a second natural 20 for 15 slashing reduced to 7 and 33 necrotic damage.
Are you
She's trying to kill me.
Yeah. So that is crazy. The other one steps out just to get a glimpse of everything, sees Spoot, and looks right towards him. Constitution saving throw. As black energies kind of ensorcelate with green and smack into you.
Do I block it with my 18?
18 is a success. Very well
You can
done.
sorcerate somewhere else.
Yeah. Good.
Get out of here with your verbs.
Good job. Fantastic. Yeah. You save on the blight spell, which is wonderful news.
Yeah.
So you take, instead of 44, you take 22 necrotic damage, but halved to 11 because you're resistant to it.
Oh my!
And go ahead,
Okay,
make
that's not terrible.
make one con save, DC 10.
Damn it! I've never rolled so many natural ones on that.
Did you just roll another one?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah, so Spirit Guardians goes away.
Bye, little turtles.
This is why I wish I also had Warcaster so I could roll for advantage.
And the Warlock gets back kind of in cover there. All right. Next up, we have Greg.
These little peons are taking way too long.
They really are.
I need another beer.
Bonus action, Chomper does.
Well, this is the top of the round, so why don't we take a short 5-minute bio break here? We'll come back and finish this up as you guys are doing some good stuff here.
Okay.
So we will be right back, everybody, in 5 minutes. We're just going to take a quick bio break, and then we will hop right back in to this battle at whatever this hallway is all about. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Bye. right, hello everyone. We are back. Thanks for sticking around with us. Chomper gives everybody in the aura 12 temporary hit points. If you had less than that or were out, you now are back up to 12. Fantastic news. What is Greg going to do on their action?
I don't know. Greg is really hurting, so
I think they do have a heal spell. They want to use it.
Yeah, I'm looking at their spells now.
It should have cure wounds.
Yeah, cure wounds. So I will do that on myself, on Greg.
Yeah, go for it. Cool. Greg gets an additional 10 hit points. Over to Olive.
Olive is going to use a charge of the Null Amulet to take the Bane away from Defect and the Exhaustion if I can. 2 magical effects on a single creature.
Ooh. Yes, because it is awakened on you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Yeah. Let me just double check the Null Amulet here.
Use an action to expend a charge and end up to 2 magical effects on a creature within 10 feet of me.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. So magical effects. The exhaustion is not a magical effect.
Is it not? It was from the warlock going.
Yes, the cause was the result of an ability that they have, but the effect itself is not magical. Like it's not like a lingering spell like the Bane is.
Okay. Well, he can at least be unbaned.
Yeah, so he's definitely unbaned.
And irritatingly, that's a full action to do so, which means I think I can. I will also give him a healing word.
Wonderful.
At second level. So Defect, you also get 10 healing damage.
Awesome. Love that.
Because I think we need Defect to keep hitting things.
Cool. That brings us to Nereus.
Alright. I'm gonna step out from the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I see those 2 folks down there.
Absolutely you do.
We're gonna hit him with a fat fireball.
Ooh.
Do it.
Nice. Go for it.
And we're just gonna center it right there. I think right there. Whatever doesn't hit boot. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, you can definitely arrange it so it does not hit your friends.
Is there still a warlock around the corner?
Yeah, there is. I don't know that though.
You actually don't know if there's a warlock around the corner.
But I see 2 people grouped together that keep hitting us, so shit.
Yeah, you do.
Olive can see the edge of the warlock, I think. Like, they've got a whole lot of cover from Olive, but...
Is that new band name, Edge of the Warlock?
Yeah, it's my new thrash metal band, Edge of the Warlock.
Cool. All right, go ahead. Roll your damage.
Wow, there was only one in there. The rest were like 5s and 6s. Jesus.
Yeah.
34. And the mummy next to me takes 6 lightning damage just because.
Right. Oh. Well, that's nice. She takes how much lightning damage?
6.
Oh, which is enough to crumble the husk into nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stealing all the kills.
That husk had a lot of health.
It was the healthiest husk I've ever seen.
The gladiator succeeds on the saving throw, takes half damage, so instead of 34, will take 17.
17.
I'm getting there. The very dexterous marksman did not succeed. Rolled a 12. Very bad on him. So he takes all that glorious fire damage. Very, very cool, very cool, very cool. Cool. Yeah. Those of you who were baned feel the bane break as well.
Sweet!
Yay!
Well, that was a waste of my turn.
She was...
Sorry.
She was still within that wall, and when it went through the fucking archway, it like... Because Fireball specifically calls out that it goes around corners.
Uh-huh, sure does.
So,
It goes both ways, though. We've been fireballed.
What else on your turn, Nereus, would you like to do?
Panic is a free action.
Sure.
Go back in my corner.
All right, Defect, over
Like
to
a
you.
trapdoor spider.
Yes.
That sounds horrible.
Defect will march on down to the gladiator.
Yep, go for it.
He's not going to be reckless.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That will absolutely hit.
And second swing. Why was I not reckless?
I don't know, you tell me.
Why was I not
An 18 will hit. Minus 10. Cool. Yeah, so you stride up to this guy who like no longer has a shield, so he tries to block your axe with his spear, but you are just having had enough of these people chopping through into him. It is now his turn. He no longer has his shield, so he's going to grab his spear and just start jabbing at you with two hands.
Wait 1 second. Quick question.
What's that?
Is he sufficiently fleet?
It only lasts until the end of his turn. It only lasts for one round.
Is that true? Because I remember the first time I used this, I basically took a guy out of a fight because he just walked away from the battle.
That was a different spell.
Or
I
am I
think that
getting
was
that confused with
suggestion.
suggestion? Okay,
Yeah, different spells.
copy that. Gotcha.
Cool. So, 3 attacks with his spear, two-handed. The first 2 hit. 15 piercing damage reduced to 7, and 14 piercing damage reduced to 7. The marksman will also fire away at you, Defect, as... Actually,
Yes.
no, the marksman's going to fire at Spoot.
I jump in the way. Slow-mo style.
So he will add his thing to the attack roll. So that is a 24, a dirty 20, and a 22, which I think all 3 of those hit. For 11, 13, and 17 piercing damage. So a total of 20, 30, 41 piercing damage to you, Spoot, from 3 arrows.
Wow.
This is getting ridiculous.
Launching them into you. You look over at him, and he looks on his last legs. Like, he is rough. And
Good.
Spoot, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Man, I'm so sick of losing guardians. This is really bumming me out here. 5 feet of movement.
We have
Step.
more fights, so don't use everything.
Yeah.
I know, that's the thing. It's like, do we just use it all now and kill these guys, or wait for them to whittle us down and
Spoot, what would you like to do?
then we die in the next ring? Guiding bolt in this mofo.
On the gladiator or the marksman?
The marksman.
Okay, go for it.
Does an 18 hit?
It not only hit, the turtle blasts into his chest and straight through the other side, dropping the marksman to the ground in a burst of radiant death.
Nice.
I'm not even sad about that. Does it go through him and hit the warlock?
It goes through him and then like spins around and like does a lap as the body crumples to the ground, and then like perches on your shoulder for a little bit and like flaps its little turtle fins.
It's
the one with the razors on it.
Yeah,
I hope so.
This one seems to have like a drill
yeah.
bit attached to its shell. It's really weird.
Oh my gosh. Well, you have advantage to hit its crumpled corpse on the next attack defect.
Yeah. Cool.
As it lays shimmering on the ground.
Next up is...
What was that?
That was your action. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
Do I have a bonus action I'd like to use? I'm pretty hurt, but...
Hey, stop cheating at things.
Oh, me?
Stop opening the doors.
Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, I don't know who's doing that. It wasn't me that time, but I did do it after you locked it. Yeah.
Well, now it's locked, and you can't fucking touch it. Can't trust you people to play fair.
I'm also gonna hide.
I didn't even know that was a door. It's like, what is that thing?
Oh, hey, Greg. How you doing in here? I'm not doing so well myself.
I think Greg just
These guys
sputters
suck.
out blood.
I'm pretty sure we have at least 2 more of these before we get to the big boss. So brace yourself.
Cool. All right. So you duck down there to find Greg. The next thing that happens, the warlocks would go, but that one is dead. Defect, make a perception check for me. All of you can make one too. Okay, Olive, on a natural 20, you see, and Defect on a 21 even, you see and hear a flutter of a black cloak, bypass the open archway and head up the stairs. And you're pretty sure that the other warlock just started running away up the stairs.
Wait, there's upstairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You've been climbing a staircase.
Yeah, for some reason I thought that was the top of the other staircase.
No, like both the staircase you were in still continues up, and
Okay.
and they ran up and they ran out the archway, and apparently up the
Going
other
up.
staircase. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yep. Cool. Which brings us to Greg.
Chomper, again, bonus action.
Okay.
9.
If anybody has
Good point.
less than 9 temporary, you get 9 now.
Greg will come out of hiding on this and will cast Firebolt on the dude.
Go for it.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
17 points of damage.
17 fire damage. Boom. All right. Next up, we got Olive.
Oh, hey, that's me. Olive is going to... Oh, God, where'd that go? I am within 30 feet of that dude. Olive is going to throw an infestation of bugs at that guy.
All right.
It's a con save.
It does not seem to bother him at all. He shrugs the bugs off.
Okay.
Because it's a cantrip, right? So save is
It
nothing.
sure is. Save means you save. Save
Cool.
means you just get briefly annoyed by some bugs flying around your head.
Yeah, so like these bugs begin to fly, and he like brings up his arm and just like swats the entire swarm away. That brings us to anything else, Olive?
No.
Nereus.
Animable first.
Cool. Yes. You step out into the hallway.
23.
Yeah, that absolutely hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
For 23.
Oof. Yeah, that shakes him to its core. He staggers back on his feet, barely catching himself up. Anything else, Nereus?
His breastplate just momentarily sounds like a tuning fork.
Yeah.
And go back to my.
Boing.
Defect.
Go back
Was that with prestidigitation?
Nope.
Defect is reckless.
Go for it.
Thunder hitting metal.
21 to hit. 13 points of damage.
Yes, that absolutely hits, and he needs to make a what saving throw? Con save?
Yes, Constitution.
On an 8, he fails his Constitution save, and you bury your axe into this guy's like midriff, like through his armor, and just digs in, and his chiseled abs begin to dust away, and there's a clattering of armor and spear, clang clang, as this guy goes, Ibn Shay, and whisks away. And that is seemingly the end of this combat. You all wait for a moment, and no other enemies appear. And this is a break in the action here. You're all a bit more beat up, and there's this massive ornate door in this hallway.
Can Olive pick up the shield?
Yeah.
Careful, it's
Oh.
hot.
Olive would like to pick up that shield.
Yeah, you can add a shield to your inventory.
Yay!
Defect will quickly go through the bodies. See if there's anything of value.
Defect or Grig?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Greg makes more sense. Sorry, let's say Greg does that.
That is,
Yeah.
that is good demo.
So
Yeah.
anything that was on the Warlock is like long gone, like spell components or anything are like long destroyed.
Is it just a standard shield?
It's just a regular shield.
Great.
You find a spear, a bow with some nice arrows, and you find about 79 gold pieces on all these individuals. And Greg does also notice that all of these seem to have the same mark on them. And you all, except for Nereus, I think. Oh, pardon. Oh, pardon me.
Bless you.
Us too.
Oh, sorry. Everyone except for Nereus would sort of recognize that mark. It is the mark of the Red Crows. It's like a tattoo that they all have on various parts of their body.
Yeah.
Except the red has been recolored in black.
Eh.
But it is otherwise the same tattoo.
So a normal crow.
Oh crap, it's a fucking metal shield. I can't use this to throw it back down. Damn it.
It is a metal shield.
Yep, Olive drops it. Anyone want a shield?
Didn't you throw heat metal at it?
I did, and then I went, ah!
I was wondering what you're doing. It's like, is this like a war souvenir?
No, it's useless to me.
Alright, some things need to happen with Spoot. Spoot's going to use one of his channel divinities to get back a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay, yeah.
Step 1. Step 2. Spoot's going to use a 4th level spell slot to cast Death Ward on somebody. Greg has died too many times when I'm casting a Greg.
Okay, so just take a note that Greg has Death Ward on them.
8 hours. They have orcish abilities for 8 hours. Well, sort of. One orcish ability. And then we need to figure out how to heal in mass.
Cool.
So I think I need to burn another 5th level spell slot to do a mass cure wounds on everybody. Why don't we huddle up? And that's all my 5th level spells.
I hate to waste time, but would a short rest
I mean, that's
be
an hour.
plausible?
So
And
a short rest is an hour, and there are people breaking down doors behind you. You don't know what Agarian is facing, if anything. You don't know if those doors are holding. And you don't know what's going on above.
I know it's a dumb idea, but I'm just throwing it out there because
it's not a dumb idea, but you know,
I'm like really hurt, so
there are consequences to things.
Even with a mass cure wounds, like I'm down by a lot.
I think I remember prepping heal on Olive too.
I was just gonna say I do have heal.
Hold on to it, because I only have one slot in that spell thing where heal is, and I would love to use it for something that kills someone.
I have.
Right.
Sorry, that's just what I am today. You're gonna have to.
I have one slot, and I have one slot above that to upcast it.
If I were smart, I would have prepped Prayer of Healing, and we could have maybe taken a 10 and gotten some healing back, but that's just not what's going to happen. So everyone huddle up, and a mass cure wounds is about to occur.
Great.
So as you all gather, Spoot, you cast this spell. You all see this.
Damn it!
This doorway, this like door that these people were guarding, is very ornate, and has all these images of like large figures beating up on smaller figures. Like it's carved in such a way where like makes big people seem important and little people seem unimportant.
Can I listen at the door and see if I can hear anyone behind it?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Why not?
I'm sorry, is 12
19.
what we got for healing?
12 is what you get on healing.
Yeah, I rolled the worst mass cure wounds I've ever rolled, so.
That was your 5th level spell slot?
That was my last 5th level spell slot, yeah. We're gonna die, guys.
Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna die.
We're in bad shape. We are gonna die.
Very bad shape.
No one's making it out of this alive.
Olive, you listen at the door.
Teleport.
DM is done with this campaign.
I can take us all back to Fey Harbor on a moment's notice.
Olive, you listen at the door.
Yeah.
And other than the crackling of a fire, you don't hear anything inside of it.
Open the door.
You go to open the door and it is locked.
Oh, I won't open the door. Hey guys, the door's locked. I think we should keep running.
Make an insight check, Olive.
Oh dear. I'm not very good. Oh, I am okay at these. Oh, 16.
Based on like what's on this door and that people were guarding it, this is probably Oligar's bedroom.
I'm gonna guess he's probably not napping at this point in the day.
I feel like we should come full circle and let Greg steal these current pillows.
If you want to take the time to pick a lock, sure. Otherwise, I think we keep running.
I do want to quickly use my potion of greater healing.
Yep, you can
while
do
we
that.
have a break.
Yeah, this is all like stuff you can do in under a minute, so that's fine.
I would recommend everyone use a healing potion. I think I'm going to use my last one because it's no good on me if I go down. So
I'll also touch
don't go down.
Defect and give him 14 or 13.
13, you said?
Mm-hmm. That's all I got. I'm only good at blowing things up.
I'll take anything.
All right.
At this
We'll
point.
take my ordinary healing potion, which will give me a whopping 7 points.
Okay, still not even at half. Oof.
We
the worst part is
to use the heal.
I've gotten all the stuff that I was holding on to use. I don't even think I'm going to be alive long enough to use it.
Olive, as you're kind of like listening at the door, go ahead, make an investigation check of the door as well, because you're kind of noodling about that way.
Yeah, sure. 16.
Okay, yeah, it seems like a locked door. It's got carvings on it.
Hey guys, there's a fancy locked door here. I don't hear anyone behind it. I think we should keep going.
Maybe there's something of use behind it.
You wanna? Are you a lockpicker? Because I'm not. I don't.
If
lock.
Greg can't get it open in one go, I think we move on.
All right.
Could be trapped.
Greg
though,
will
I
step
don't
up to the plate.
Cool. So roll an investigation check for Greg for me.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know why it's taking so long.
Nor do I.
Because the internet is terrible.
The internet is very slow tonight, I've noticed, just in general.
Yeah.
Perhaps the storm has hit up some servers that are very sad.
Funny enough, it's happening down here too.
Weird.
All right, you're not even on this continent, are you?
I'm sorry, you said investigation?
Correct.
Or
Yeah.
13?
Cool. Okay,
Can you,
yeah.
use Flash of Genius, or
Sure.
does it make no difference?
You don't know.
15?
Cool. Yeah. It looks like a door with a lock.
Got some pretty carvings on
with
it.
with a 15, Greg does notice that some of the carvings appear to be arcane in nature. So they're pretty sure that this door is probably magically trapped as well.
Oh, that's great. Tell you what, if we live through this, Rick, we'll come back and steal those pillows.
Yeah, I think we got to keep going.
We don't know what awaits us. Is there any way we can make some kind of game plan? We're all hurt. We don't have much healing left. Certainly not something that can affect all of us.
I will say also that there is the lever of the portcullis.
Oh.
That you all bypassed because it's right by the entryway onto this level.
We should close
Isn't
that behind us.
Yeah. Isn't there one that's already closed behind us then?
Yeah, but it's closed from the other direction. We should close this one for people coming up the stairs.
Yeah, that's a good point. We should do that. All right, do that.
Okay. You hear
hold the lever.
You hear crash as it closes down behind you.
I really hope that Agarian's doing okay.
So you at least are confident that there's at least another roadblock, if not two, between you and people down below.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Okay. Only one way up, I suppose. Any bright ideas about mitigating our damage as we move forward? I mean, I can throw another Guardians on.
I mean,
at least that will go ahead of us.
I can heal one person. Is this... Yeah, I can heal one person twice. Is this the time to do it?
It might be.
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. I will look at... It's Defect, yeah? Defect is the one who's down?
Make a medicine check,
I don't
Olive.
want to metagame. So
Olive, make a medicine check.
Yeah, 20.
Cool. You know that Defect is in rougher shape than he normally is. Compared to all of you, he's still in good shape, but he's like, if you cast a heal on him, you still won't return him to full operating parameters, but he'll be a lot closer.
All right, I'm throwing 6th level heal at him. 80 points of healing to Defect.
Did you mean to do 6th or 7th level?
I meant 7th.
Okay. So that is
6.
That
It
is
is?
80 points.
But I have 6th level spells I can't upcast, and I don't have anything 7th level that I want to use.
Oh, that's a good point. Fair enough.
So Defect, you get
Wow.
80 hit points. You see your druidic healing energies that kind of suffuse with Defect, and Defect's kind of natural in his. He like has a animal connection to creatures as well. So it bolsters him, and you see like the gashes in his skin kind of like scab over and heal up, and these lighter colored rocks kind of appear where the rocky parts of Defect are, and like the metals kind of fill in with like saps and kind of ambers and kind of create scars that look like kind of weird crystalline scars on his metal. But he is much healed by all this.
And that looks kind of cool. Let's go. Come on. We're on a time crunch here. Let's go.
Defect, you're first.
It looks cool. Yeah, no,
Looks
I'm
real cool.
feeling
Keep going.
So
much better.
there are two ways you can go up. You can continue going up the staircase you were running up originally, or you can go up the staircase that the two of you saw the other warlock run up.
Oh. So the stair we were on continues.
Correct.
What happens if I look this way? Is that stair going up and down?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, so that is the other stair.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I think both staircases will lead up to the same floor.
I think so too.
So
This is
I'd
why I
rather
was
avoid
confused.
the wizard that
Yes.
ran away and just continue the one that we were on originally.
So Olive,
Sure.
make a
Whatever
perception
takes us
check as you
to-
look at the hallway, or the
Olive?
at the other staircase.
Yeah. 27. Here I am looking at the stairs.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you look up and you see, up, and you see some like charred footprints kind of leading up. The ground is a little charred from the fireball, and you see footprints in it. And you look down and you see the same, and you see like the outline of a body that like got blasted by the fire. You also notice a small satchel on the ground that seems to have been singed off. Like, it's not big. It was probably attached to like a belt loop or something. But like the ends are singed off of it.
I want it. Pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up, and it's fairly light. It only feels like there's one thing in there.
I will open it. What is it?
So you open it up, and you see like a very heavy brass key and a slip of paper.
I read Common, Druidic, Goblin, and Orc. Can I read the paper?
Yeah, it's in common.
Oh, okay. I will do so.
Yeah. It's a riddle.
It's in Pictionary.
No, it's a riddle, in common, and it is.
I will read it out loud.
Yeah. What it says is, "Conquerors have me. Dreamers wish they did. The only thing to prevent you from finding it is what you put in the way."
Conquerors have it. Dreamers want it. The only thing of keeping us from getting it is what we put in the way.
Correct.
Sounds like power to me.
Maybe. Power
Does
or
something
agency.
happen? And there's a key?
Yeah,
And there's a key.
big brass key.
Is this the keys to that door?
Olive will take the key over to the door.
Which is magically trapped.
Yep. Does
Right.
it look like we fit? Does it look like it would fit? Like, is there a keyhole
Oh yeah, there's a keyhole.
Of a similar size to this key.
Yeah, you hold it and it looks like it would fit.
I'm going to stand off to the side. Hey, Nereus or Greg, you got a mage hand or a telekinesis that can turn this key?
Greg has mage hand.
I think we should all step into the stairwell and unlock this door.
Do we have to say the word power out loud? Like, how does that riddle work? Does the door hear us?
I don't know.
Does the door have ears?
I think we should.
Greg has let you all know that the door has some kind of magic to it.
Right. Everyone in the stairwell, let's turn the key. With the mage hand, and not one of us.
Yeah, you all back up, and it's easy enough. It's not that heavy. The key turns in the lock, but nothing happens.
And just make sure, if we did say the word power in front of the door...
I'll poke her head out and yell power at the door.
When you yell power out at the door, you hear an audible click, and you see the door very minutely open.
Hey, Greg, can your mage hand push the door?
No, it's too heavy.
Yeah.
I telekinesis the door.
Do you still have telekinesis?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Why don't you make 4 con saves for me, DC 12.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, is it concentration?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We should do this
20.
quickly.
Great.
14.
I assume we hear the
14.
gongs.
Great.
13.
Okay.
How do you get all the...
Cool. So yeah.
I rolled 2 1s today.
So the gong has stopped. You've noticed, like just recently, throughout that battle, the gong seems to have stopped. You don't know why.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I telekinesis the door?
Yeah, you can open the door.
Does anything dreadful happen?
Nope, it's just an open door.
All right.
Defect will push through.
Yeah.
Through everyone and just...
All right. Yep, Olive will follow too.
Yeah, so inside is this palatial, well-maintained room. It's got a massive bed, much larger than like any of you would ever need. It's got a decent-sized chest that is like in there.
Greg jumps on the bed
and grabs the pillows.
Make a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. So
I was like ready. I was like,
they can grab the pillows.
It's a mimic.
Imagine.
All right, great. It's a bedroom, guys.
All right.
The
Search
door
quickly.
Wait,
I'm gonna watch the door.
No, wait. He said there was a chest inside, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's this nice like
check it for
wardrobe
traps.
chest thing.
Check it for traps.
Yeah, let's check it for traps and then try to open it.
Yeah. Go ahead, make an investigation check. Greg can help you and grant advantage to someone.
All right.
I'm bad at investigation.
Oh, and we'll do it one more time.
Yeah.
There we go.
So as you're looking at
This
it,
is like Defect's first time investigating a chest. So
yeah.
just like,
So as you're looking at it,
man, look
Greg
at this
kind of
buddy.
comes over and says, "No," and they notice there's no lock, and it seems like it's just full of linens and stuff. But Greg notices that you can both see the bottom of the chest. It's much higher than it should be. So Greg realizes that there must be a false bottom.
I imagine Greg will take his chance to just start throwing out the linen
Yeah.
And open up his false bottom.
Well, so the false bottom is there, and with the 23 investigation, you and Greg notice a small rune carved a small rune carved into the side of the chest right above the false bottom.
Like a magic trap rune, or
make an Arcana check.
Push the rune.
If you're not trained in it, you can't do the check.
See if Greg is.
Oh, I can do Arcana.
Yeah.
So can Greg.
Yeah, Greg can help you.
They do it together. All right.
So make an Arcana check at advantage, Nereus.
Natural 20.
Nice.
You definitely are sure that the bottom is trapped in some way, and there's no like password or anything. You just can tell that it's like some kind of very powerful glyph. And to safely remove it, you would need to dispel the magic of the bottom.
Oh, somebody has a thing of dispelling magic. It's not me.
I think it is Greg.
It's not me.
Let me check Greg's.
I can only detect. Yeah, I think Greg has a wand of the spell. I only have detect, which we already know it's there, don't we? Also, I'm watching the stairwell too.
So you said.
Is this like some more stairs over here?
No, that's just a rug in front of a fireplace. Or
it's a fireplace.
Or sorry, not a fireplace. Window.
Oh. Can I see anything out the window, or is it dark out there?
It's dark. You see a big storm up in the sky.
Fair.
I'm sorry. You said Greg may have a wand of
something of dispelling magic.
I think they have a wand of secrets, but I don't think they have a wand of dispel magic.
I could have sworn with
they do. I don't see it on. Oh, I see it right here. They have a scroll of dispel magic.
Oh.
Oh, sweet. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Oh
shoot! Don't forget. Dang it.
Yep.
We also don't forget Greg has other scrolls we should use. Resilient sphere.
Yeah.
Yep. The resilient sphere is to trap gases, so that's to trap Oligar if he tries to go gaseous on us.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Ring of charm.
Yeah. So Greg will use the one of two scrolls of dispel magic.
Cool. So go ahead and roll an intelligence check for Greg.
Oh no.
Flash of genius.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, that was bad. 9 total.
Cool. So the spell, the scroll like flares, and disintegrates as it is used. Yeah.
I could use the last one.
Up to you.
Greg will try again using the last scroll.
Okay.
Another
So
intelligence.
it seems like Greg would be able to deduce that it is more than the base spell, so they have to manipulate the spell energies a little bit to get it to be a little stronger.
Oh, okay.
So that's what the roll is.
Got it.
Want me to just poke it with the spear?
So go ahead. You can use the second scroll if you want, and and make an intelligence check.
That's much better.
Cool. A 19. This time, as the spell scroll disintegrates, the rune glows and then dims out, and you see like thin wisps of smoke come up through the like gaps in the bottom, in the false bottom, as though something has been extinguished.
Think we can open it now, and Grig will open it.
Yeah, Greg pulls it off, and you see on the bottom there is a massive rune carved. Nereus, make an Arcana check for me. Nereus, you recognize that mark as some kind of evocation magic rune that would have been a huge fiery explosion if you had not disarmed it, and probably would have destroyed stuff that whatever was underneath it.
Cool.
As well as taken out people within a certain radius.
I should learn how to do that.
Yeah. So, what you see is a pile of gold and gems and jewelry and some like little figurines of some kind. There seems to be like a statue, like a silver statue of some kind in there. A bunch of gems and gold and coins and all kinds of stuff in there. And a few, and like a satchel off on one side.
Open satchel.
Yeah, inside the satchel there are 3 red vials.
Red vials for everyone.
Almost
Right.
everyone.
Hope this is not also a trick.
Well,
All right, who needs them? Not maybe defects okay? Question mark.
yeah,
Still have-
defect's
I-
really good now. So
I still have the Veil Piercer potion.
All right, I'll take one if you don't mind.
yeah, Grig will take one, and Nereus can take one.
Sorry, someone will have to bring it to me though. I have been watching the door, the stairwell.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is all taking about like 3 minutes to like open it up and like grab the satchel. So
Great.
We should probably move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grig was like quickly try to take some of the gold and jewelry, and say, "We'll come back for this for the rest of this."
Sure. Let's go.
So what are you going to grab out of this? Because it's got these figurines in there. There's this little silver statue. There's jewelry. There's coins. There's gems.
Grig will sweep in the statues and figurines. They seem more unique than the gold and
I think
jewelry.
Greg would take everything, no?
They would, but also
hope
I know
not.
time is of the essence. So Grig will just take a couple stuff and say, "All right," and we'll come back later.
Okay. Then note that there seems to be a set of like insect figures carved in ebony. A fly, a scorpion, a mantis, and a beetle.
Oh, whoa. This set of insects.
Mhm.
Ebony, a fly, a scorpion, you said?
Yeah.
And
Awfully
what else?
specific.
Here, I'll put it in the chat for you.
Thanks.
There.
Let's put those in the pocket dimension.
And also, with right next to those, there's a small silver statue of a crow. So those are the things that they grab just real quick and throw in their bag.
Great.
Let's make sure we throw those in the bag of holding because
That's where all your
that
stuff
seems-
goes. So
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like something we want in our dimension.
they're just
You're paranoid.
ebony
Yeah.
This is
statues.
statue. Come on.
Uh-huh.
They haven't bit you yet. Let's go.
I feel like that's a component for something that I should know what it is, and I don't. So let's go.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you
Yeah, done.
grab all those and begin trudging up the stairs.
Yep.
The original stairs or the second stairwell?
Original stairs.
Original.
All right. You begin huffing it up. Huff, 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 huff. You begin climbing and climbing and climbing. And as you keep climbing, you're climbing for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, before you finally get to the top. You can see Defect leading the way, that there is a closed door in a small hallway, sort of directly in front of your stairwell and the other stairwell, and the door is closed before you.
And are there people in the hall?
No. You're not sure how high up you are. You could be hundreds of feet in the air.
I want to go peek in the other stairwell and see if I see anybody.
Make a perception check.
26.
You don't see anybody, but you do notice a footprint that seems to be a little like the remains of a footprint that are a little ashy at the top, like on the top flagstone, and seems to take a couple steps towards the door that is closed.
Hi. Hey guys, I think our other friend in the pink dress that we set on fire may have come through here. Like, she might be behind one of these doors. She definitely came... Something on fire came down those stairs. And into this hallway.
Do we have another safe way to open this door, or have we expended all of our mage hands?
You're free to investigate the door.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should.
Yeah, you can always investigate a door without, like, any risk of anything.
Alright. Olive sees
I
the
am
door.
not... I'm going to say, I will investigate. I've been holding off on some knowledge of the whatever. So, yeah. Let's do it.
Nope. Olive looks at it and sees a door.
Yeah, it looks like a closed door. Doesn't look locked or trapped or anything.
Yep.
You can add a +5 to that, question mark? I think that's what I can do. Know the truth.
Okay, cool. So dirty 20. Cool. Spoot, you take a look at this door, and it is closed. It is made of wood. It's banded with some kind of iron or steel. It seems to be old, but not like ancient. So it might be a older replacement door, if that makes sense. But it does not appear to have a lock on it. Just a simple like latch, like one of those rings that you turn and it like unlatches it. It doesn't appear to have any carvings or traps on it. No tripwires, no guide wires, no scythe blades or anything like that. And no arcane runes or divine runes for that matter.
Is there more up in the staircase?
No, this appears to be the end of the up.
Okay, door looks okay. We
Well,
have
we've
to
run out of
suspect that there's...
going, so...
We have to
I assume
suspect
there's
something's
people on the
behind
other side
it.
of it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anything we want to do to prepare when I throw this door open, or should we mage hand it open?
I don't think it matters how we open it. I think there's terribleness on the other side of it, and yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Is it possible to open the door and then step back with... Does it open in or out? What side are the hinges on?
It looks like it opens out.
So it opens towards me.
No, it opens away from you. So it opens outwards into wherever it goes.
Into the room.
Into the room. Gotcha. Defect, you want to be by my side? Or is that risky?
We'll do it together. And
All right.
With a
If
bonus
he
action.
opens the door, I'm about to say, if Defect opens the door, can I hold an action to fire into the room at the first enemy I see?
If you would like to do that.
There's 2 doors.
No, there's one door.
There's one door. All right. For some reason, I thought there was 2 doors, one across from each stairwell.
No,
Trying to
there's
maximize
the
our
2
door
archways from
opening.
the stairwell, and then there's one door kind of set in the middle between the
Okay.
2 doors across the hallway.
All right, my bad. 2
No
archways,
worries.
1 door.
Correct.
Uh,
I know it's not going to do much, but I'll Sacred Flame inside there. Let's go for it.
so Defect will put his hand on the handle. He'll turn to his friends and say, "Ready?" Waiting for each of them to give a nod of approval. And with a bonus action, he'll use his Cloak of Billowing to billow his cape as he opens the door.
My God, I forgot you had that.
Me too.
I'm so glad you do.
Defect looks around at all of you, cape billowing in the
Billowing.
wind. Grasps on the ring,
The wind of this wind.
turns the ring, pushes the door open. And that is where we will end tonight's episode of Newly
And
Forged.
it's the bathroom.
And it has a gelatinous cube.
A bejeweled toilet lies beyond.
No, that's a mimic.
Yeah.
It's definitely a mimic.
We've thrown open the door to the pantry.
Indeed.
Anti-thematic.
Oh my.
Well done, everyone. Good job. I did not think those 4 guards would be as crazy as they were. But you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes they get lucky. Well done, all. Hope you had fun. You blasted through 2 large combats, blew through the portcullis thing, which I was figuring would slow you down quite a bit.
Good, because we made up for it in the rest of the install.
I know the combat feels like it takes forever, but the combats really happen in under a minute most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
Like
good.
like
That's
combats
good to go on
are
to stuff,
fast.
which
Each
does happen.
round is only like 6 seconds, so
Right. Combat
That's
time
fair.
is like,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's bullet time.
D&D, where combat can take hours and months can pass in minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's just the gong has stopped, so I'm concerned.
Yeah, the gong
See,
has
that's
maybe
stopped.
somebody killed the gonger. I mean, I would be tempted to if I was anywhere near it.
As the bagpipes.
Who's to say? But good job, everyone. Thank you for playing. Hope you had some fun, and we'll find out what is beyond the mysterious door next week on January 17th, right here at 7 p.m., which will be fun and exciting for everybody. Thank you, Ives Got It, for being in the chat, being active. Oh, that's a good point. Spoot, when you took that necrotic damage and like you should have taken half and then you took 8, so we just negated it, you would have actually had an additional hit point back, so you can give yourself 1 more hit point.
Ooh.
Big numbers.
Hey, the
It's
only
gonna come down.
the only hit point that matters is the last one.
Exactly.
I will
It's gonna
take it.
come
You know
in
what?
clutch.
I used to be skeptical of piddling away with healing spells, but you know what? If
You
it's
can
Well,
thank I've Got It for reminding me of that.
Thank you.
In my
Math
case, it's
Master.
the one after the last one that matters.
And in Grig's case now.
Last
Yeah.
is last. But thank you all so much for joining with us tonight. Thank you, NYC Zombie, for the resub. I'll figure out who we're going to raid. Let's go around and say some goodbyes. Let's start with the poofiest hair this evening. Let's start with Spoot.
Was it me?
I think it's the weather.
No, it's the
think it's the weather
it's the
here.
coolly poofed Spoot player over there.
This has been the Cooley Poofed Spoot player. Whatever he said.
I don't know.
Sometimes going as Matt. Yeah, we made it
that
another
definitely
week.
sounds like a euphemism for something.
Yeah, you know.
I don't.
Wow.
I don't
If
know.
you know, you
Not
know.
sure what.
It's I'm pretty sure we'd get banned if I said. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. We made it. Maybe we'll make it again next week and the week after that.
Maybe.
Who's to say? Very cool. All right. Well, thank you, Matt. Next, we got Tanner or Nereus.
Thanks for watching, guys. Anxiety for what we all see in that room next week.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Next up, we got Olive.
Oh, hey, that's me. I have been Olive. I am Sarah. If you're wondering how on earth we got here, you can catch our past episodes on YouTube. You can also follow us on all manner of social media at Nuuli Forged, all over creation. I've lost track of how many places. If you're wondering if we survive this, or what happens next, or all those things, you should follow us and like us and do whatever you do on the appropriate platform to make us know that you love us. And watch us next week and hope we don't die. Okay, bye.
Thank you. And Defect.
Hey, I've been Defect, a little bit of Grig, a little bit of Chomper, all clutch. Thank you guys for watching. Catch us next week, and we'll see one more step towards the end of this campaign.
Yes, it's true. And I have been Jared, your humble dungeon master here on Nuuli Forged. Thank you all so much for joining. Oh, and if you are interested in a podcast where game masters talk about their stuff, you can catch me on this week's episode of Confessions of a Game Master from Real Media Studios. Same people who put out Dice Decideth and a few other fancy podcasts. Had a great time doing that interview. It's fun. We kind of ramble a little bit, but then we talk about D&D and this here game a little bit, so you can feel free to check that out on your podcasting platform of choice. Give them a big thumbs up and a like. They're cool people over there. In the meantime, we'll see you right back here next week. We're going to raid Legends of Evantris, let them know that they've been newly raided, and we will see you all next week at 7 p.m., January 17th, Wednesday. There's bad grammar all over that statement, but you get the point. Right here on Twitch. And we'll see you then. Thank you, I've got it. Thank you, everyone who came in. And that's it. So, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.